Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday, Thriving Thursday here. It is September the 26th, 2019. And the readings are coming a little bit later because we are on fall break. So my family, my daughter is at home. And so we got fall break. So there's a little transition in our schedule. So I hope all is well. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you because everybody watches the daily readings at various times because we've got people all over the world that visits this channel. So it's a blessing. But the readings come right after my meditation time, prayer time, and much, much more investment into us over here at the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. Now, before I even get into the reading today, we got some aspects going on in the Astro Forecast with the planets, but I'll get into the reading, give you a quick overview about that because I was saying that I would do that, and then you can check the written forecast as well at eclipticspiritualist7blogspot.com so that you can see how the planets do affect us very much so into our reactions and how we do. So drum roll, please. Now, we have got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And we have another reversal as our confirmation card, which is the 10 of Staffs or 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay? Now, what is the divine saying to us? The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is saying to us that there's like a back and forth in your environment as far as reacting or seeking out the next thrill. You know, sometimes people are seeking out the next thrill without giving thought to the moves or the decisions being made concerning everyone in the household or their friends, partners, relationships, and issues, you know, that are included. So you're not giving thought to everyone or the issues. It's like a lot of reacting and seeking and just doing stuff without really giving thought and making decisions, you know, without giving thought. So with the 10 of Staffs as I clarifier, that is causing a lot of struggle. Okay, it's causing a lot of struggle, and if you continue in this direction, it can cause a lot of struggle long term with the decisions that you're making, with just not giving thought, just doing stuff, you know, quick thinking and just, oh, I'm gonna do that, you know. So it can cause struggle immediately or cause struggle down the line in a few months or even a year or two because you're making decisions without really going within and seeing if that's the best way that you should go. Because at times, you know, and indecision, sometimes they can be quick decisions, you know, and that you can make it. But some things, the decisions that we make can affect us from years and years to come. So you want to give real good thought to that, especially if you're signing off on things at work or you signing off on things in your household or you agreeing to certain loans or certain things that are car notes or even just making agreements, period, without really even not really seeking advice or asking the other person that's within your home or even going to an advisor or a confidant that you trust that can say, hey, so and so, that may not be the right decision right now. Sometimes we have to go to people for advisement. That's what I'm here too as a spiritualist, and we're here for advisement, you know. But sometimes we just make decisions, and really, was that the right decision? Because we're on this surge of doing things. It's always good at times to get advisement, and in earthly decisions and in spiritual decisions, so that in either both play a twofold, because if you don't, you could plant seeds and make decisions that you're going to regret, and then you didn't get the proper information, or you didn't sit back and meditate and really think about, was that the right thing? It's just like sometimes people, especially women, impulse buy. You know, they go into, so, oh, they're so pretty, woo! And then you buy it. Then you walk out and you put it in the house and you're like, I don't even know why I brought that. You know, and then it is because you're impulsing, but it's just using that as an example. And we want to be growing and going in things and not just making quick decisions and not giving heart just on a thrill. And sometimes too in our natal charts as well. Sometimes in our natal charts, we have planetarian sets in our charts that causes us to make quick decisions based on where the planets are in our natal charts. Okay, so sometimes we don't know why we act the way we act, because some things, the planets are in positions where you may just be reacting and not knowing that, oh, that's a part of my natal chart that I came down through and how things move in my life. So it's very important to get a natal chart reading, know your numerology numbers, so that you are clear in the way that you do things. And so you can be more aware. If I make quick, snappy decisions that's thrill seeking, I know, oh, that's something part of me, and I need to be aware and then step back. It's just like taking counsel, getting counsel on things. Where lots of times too, people are afraid to get counsel. They think they could do it all and make decisions. Sometimes people frown upon getting counsel. Counsel is being smart, about things, not just outdoing things, making reactions, but getting good advisement. Counsel is very important. And lots of times people frown upon counseling. But it is nothing to be frowned upon. It is something that will help navigate through your life and help us to make good decisions so that we could be socially and emotionally and fundamentally sound and balanced. Okay. So today the moon, we want to be a little bit careful because we've got a couple of things going on. We got Mercury and Pluto later coming into play. And be careful with your words today. I'm tying that into this. Be careful with your words. They have a lot of power with the transit of Mercury and Pluto like this. Okay. We also have the moon in Virgo as well. So it is known for us to become more focused on details. So that would help us. If we say the wrong thing without thinking, which Pluto is a transit, it can affect how we behave and also cause us to be obsessive about our words. Like think about, man, should I have said that? So transits are very important because it makes us have reactions in our brains and how we act emotionally and everything. So it's very important. So click that wiggly bell down below, ding dong ding, to make sure you're getting the daily fresh tarot card reading that's coming to you on a daily basis. Don't forget that we got a couple of things coming up. I have the new moon intentions and ritual release that we will be doing with this new moon in Libra video coming up. So get ready for that. We've got the groups that are going on, the Big Love and Money community altar service that's available is $11.99. You should have seen the video that came up, or if you're interested, please go on and email me at eclipticspiritualist@gmail.com so you can get in on that. It's $11.99. It's per intention. So if it's on love and it's on money, those are two separate candles because you can't put all that vibration into one candle. Okay, and as we grow, as we send our vibrations connectively together, you got to send your intentions or what you want to manifest with that as well. So we've got that going on the 28th. So we're moving right into this with the new moon on the 28th. So we got a lot of great things going on. The second thing, we've got ArchAngel Micheal Feast Day, which is on the 29th. We have an altar community service going on for that as well. So get in on that. I can link the description box down below, which I will. The video on ArchAngel Micheal, I did it a long time ago, like 2+ years ago. And I got to find it in the archives. It's in there. A lot of people, it still comes up in the scrolls, but in the feeds, I'm sorry. But that will give you an insight about why it is important to have ArchAngel Micheal on your side as your protector in this earth. He is next in command to the universe, the creator, the source, the divine. And he sends out other angels to protect us because he sends the orders. Okay, so we want to have the general working on our side, right? And you will feel his vibration when you do the work with ArchAngel Micheal. You will feel an impression in your home and different things. It's undescribable, but it's beautiful because you can feel it. And we do an offering to ArchAngel Micheal and everything because he loves certain offerings. He's a beautiful, beautiful angel that we all need, that general on our side working in this army, because you got to have a set of angels working on your behalf in this realm. Yes. So that's going on as well. That's $11.99 with the candle for that as well. So we're getting it in this season coming up. This autumn equinox, we are plowing through to 2020. We got a lot of things coming on in this channel. Also, too, don't forget that we offer intuitive readings that will change your life. Those are consultations that is part of the Divine Source. I am a clairvoyant. I work in a lot of elements, as well that I am a licensed counselor for years, and we are a spiritual counselor. So we work with doing the readings with the tarot cards, but I am a natural intuitive, so I connect with clairvoyance. I'm a clairvoyant, a medium, and so much more. Your ancestors, different things will connect. And it's a beautiful reading. And you need to know the direction in your life. We all should get readings of different things on. Even if you're nervous and scared, you shouldn't be. It's by the divine, the source. It's who sent you here. So it shouldn't be you afraid of. There is no fear in knowing the angels and divine, the source. That's only what has been told to you, to be afraid. That keeps you in lack of understanding. You know, it's not something that you should not be operating in. You should be. If you come into this channel, and I don't care if you see about 50,000 channels on here, because I know y'all do. At the end of the day, at this particular channel, we go to work. And you are a practitioner. If you come into this channel on a daily basis and hearing this, the daily dose here, you are a practitioner, and you were sent to come here so that you could be better in your life. Because we're all in different elements in our lives spiritually on this journey. On this journey. But in saying that, you know, you're either collecting things, removing things, adding things are new. You should be growing and going. Okay, so we offer intuitive readings that would change your life. We offer conjure work that would change your life. What is spell work? That is customized work. It's the difference between altar work. That's different between altar community service and customized conjure work. That is pertaining to topics that are connecting with the divine and source and angels and moving things in the universe that's been blocked or under. So many things, and conjure work can be done in every single area of your life. It's just like when you're doing things and manifesting and you're doing conjure work, you're putting the logs on the fire. If you don't have gas to light that fire, is your heat going to stay on? No. So that's why we do spell work. If you don't continue to put the log on the fire, will the fire go out? Yes, it will. So it's the same thing with doing conjure work, with doing altar community work, with manifesting with the moon cycles. You got to keep putting the logs on the fire. You got to keep that gas lit so that fire keep going when it's necessary. Okay? So in saying that, come and do these things. You're coming here. We're growing and going. We're on Instagram. You should be moving. You should not be sitting back like 10 years ago. You should not be operating in that energy. So in all things there, get in understanding. All things, get understanding. Okay? So I love you very much. Don't forget to dig deep and trust in yourself first on this Thriving Thursday. Keep it productive. Go on and start emailing me, and I'll get the PayPal links to you so that we can get in with this. Okay, it's very imperative to move forward and don't be stagnant in things, and take risk. You know, take risk in your life. Be able to go and do things. And when you take a risk in faith, in your own faith, because that's what you're doing, is lock and hold with the divine and source, things will move on your behalf. Okay? You can't keep going to old doors and think that you're going to get something new out of it. It doesn't happen. Okay? So I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.